And I shot a turkey yesterday at MoonShadow Lodge, and that was the only mature bird that I had on camera, so had a few jakes and all, leaving them for future stock. And I got walking over here, was going to put on my Walker game ears and, just on alert, see if I heard anything. And lo and behold, down here on the creek behind me, there was a turkey volunteer gobbling. So I came down, he's down here to get set up. I'd be doggone if he didn't go back up the property line up this way, closer to where I just came from. I did some bulldozing last year and opened up some area for a chestnut orchard. So I've got a little more open land on the property than I have in the last couple of years. So that will make a real good strut zone. Plus I got some clover planted out there and some ryegrass and stuff, so I don't know if he's working his way up there to strut or what have you. The neighbor 2-3 years ago shot a couple gobblers over by their lake, which is, I can see from the edge of my property line. Sounds like that's kind of the way he went. I want to see if I can circle around here and get a hold of him, but I might have some turkeys to hunt here at home. Alright, let me go try to get set up and catch my breath. It's a bit of a hill for an old man to be climbing. Alright, I made it back up to this area that I bulldozed. That's a little climb up that hill. And the turkey is gobbling back over that way, so he's definitely well across the property line. But he hadn't moved in a little while, so it's looking rainy and overcast. But it's only the second day of the season, so let me try to stop by the feed store and get some more clover and get it out here. And maybe they'll come in here and start trying to nip that off. And this would be a real good strut area for them. I can see my house from here though, so yeah. Wish I'd left a few more trees up that way. But we kind of wanted to be able to see the orchard from the house, so well, we can always work on that. Alright, I'm going to get set up and try to call him anyway. What the heck? The neighbors, they live down in Florida, so I doubt they're up on a rainy Sunday doing any turkey hunting, so maybe I can call him back across the line. I just heard him gobble. He's way away. I think he started off down on my creek, but he left my property. He's gone down the creek. There's some food plots on the neighbor's property and stuff. I believe he's gone that way. Hey, but that gives me hope for the future. The season's young. I got some bare spots out there I need to get planted. Get something sweet and succulent in there for them. I think it's just heard him gobble. He may have turned a little bit. It sounded a little closer that time. As long as it's not raining, I'm going to sit here a little bit. It's not like I'm not 200 yards from the house or anything. Although I do have a coffee pot in the house. I got up, it was already cracking daylight, and I said, nah, while I'm awake, I might as well just go mess around. Doggone it. I wasn't completely prepared from yesterday. I killed a turkey, then I packed my stuff up, and then I just went and filmed for Jesse. I just heard him gobble again. This time he's more up that way. I left a little hole down in that corner where I pushed the brush up on each side with the anticipation that deer may try to use that as their preferred opening, and everything else is kind of blockaded off. And they come through there. So I'm wondering if the turkeys will. That's a path of least resistance. But anyway, I killed my turkey and got all packed up at MoonShadow Lodge. Went and had lunch with my wife in Thomaston. Then went all the way up to Pike County and filmed for Jesse at the zoo. We didn't see a darn thing. So I was tired. Watched the little Final Four when I got home last night, and I just relaxed for a little bit and got in bed and didn't sleep all that great. But I woke up and it was cracking daylight. I couldn't stand it. The adrenaline kicked in, and I said, I'm just going to go take a little walk on my property just for the heck of it. And doggone it, if I didn't hear a turkey gobble. The neighbor has some land across the way that's got some pretty big, mature hardwoods. Mine's about a 12 to 14-year-old cutover. And he's got a couple fields out there, and I've never had a field until this past year or so. When I start getting this field right, I may wind up having me a little better turkey habitat. Well, as long as it's not raining, I'm gonna sit here for a couple hours if I have to. See what happens. first gobbler at Gobbler Ridge Farms. Believe this. Breathe that in. Oh my goodness, I can't believe this. hens are chasing the one that just got bred. I guess has she no shame? This is unbelievable. Gobbler's on it. Oh yeah, there he is, Gobbler. He's the man now. I'm down to my last tag and got the Piedmont hunt next week, so I'm just gonna let these roll on. All that bulldozer work, I think it just paid off for me. Well, I am a blessed man this morning. It's the second day of the 2018 Georgia turkey season, and I had one bird down at the this property I've had for 7 years, 8 years now, and I had one gobbler on trail cam down there. As luck would have it, on opening morning, he was gobbling, and I called him in, was able to harvest that bird, and had a couple of other jakes, but I never take more than 1 or 2 off that particular property because I always like to leave, a little something for the future. And so I went up and tried to help Jesse get a turkey that he had a little mechanical issue with the shotgun at the worst possible moment yesterday, and so I went up and tried to help him get a bird. We didn't get anything, so I got back to the house late, crawled in bed. This morning it was kind of cracking daylight, but a couple of years ago, our neighbor got a couple birds over on this lake that borders our property. There's a little field and all they've got over there. And I said, you know what? It was cracking daylight. I couldn't stand it. I said, I'm just going to go out with my Walker game ears, go set up on the ridge, and there's some hardwoods across the creek, and it's fairly nice turkey territory. My property has been a 12 or 14-year-old cutover that's all scrubbed back up, but I opened it up with a bulldozer so I could plant some chestnut orchards. And I said, I'll just go down there and just see what happens. I got on top of the ridge, and I heard turkey gobble down on the creek, kind of to the western border of my property. So they were down on my creek bottom, and I said, well, I'll go down there and see what I can do. I got down that way, didn't see a real good spot to set up. I did have a deer stand down there that I bow hunt out of, and so I was going to try to get set up there, but the turkeys had gone away and gone over towards the neighbor's property. And then it sounded like they were coming up the hill away from the creek, so I said, well, they're kind of going back parallel on where I was at. So I came back around to my field. I'm only a couple hundred yards or so from the house, and didn't really see a good spot to get in, so I got a little tripod deer stand my grandson calls the full experience. And so I crawled up in here and hit the call, and the turkeys were gobbled, and they had gone a good long way, and I hit the call, and I thought, oh well. Well, a few minutes later I hit it again, and they were getting closer, and I thought it was just one gobbler. And so I sit here, and it's starting to spit rain a little bit. I had the umbrella over the camera, and I looked down through the woods in a little section where I had left a little bit of an opening so the deer could come in and out around the brush piles that I had pushed up with a bulldozer. And lo and behold, there were some turkeys coming in through there in that gap, and there was some hens, and I think maybe 4 gobblers, looked like maybe 2-year-old birds. you know, we had seen 10 poults a couple years ago, either last year or the year before, I can't remember. And they've never seen them again. I can't believe this. Yeah, I could have probably shot a couple more, but I got the Piedmont hunt next weekend and wanted to save a tag for that. But then I got to watch a gobbler breed a hen. So this morning, God has given me an unbelievable show. I can't believe how blessed I am. This is the first big game animal on my own property, my own farm that I own, and I can't tell you what an awesome feeling that is to own some property, to take care of it. I'm out here planting trees and stuff, and feel like I'm, doing my part to improve nature and all, and then to have this experience, I can't. It's a lifelong dream. I'm blessed, amazed, and I can't tell you. I can't explain what I'm feeling inside right now. It is amazing. Thank you, Lord Jesus. That's all I can say. I can't believe He brought me here. Oh, I'm so thankful. Oh man. I guess I should be doing fist pumping and stuff and all, but you know what? It really is. It's God providing for us and what have you, and fist pump all you want to. It doesn't make you a man. This you just have to be appreciative of nature, respectful, and I don't know what else to say. Other than it's looking like it could rain, I probably need to get this bird back to the house. Go wake my wife up and have a cup of coffee first. I waited long enough. I thought the turkeys had gone down on the creek. They were down in the corner. Ah, doggone it. Oh well. I'm done here anyway. Wow. Wow. That's a rope. All right, it's the second day of the 2018 Georgia turkey season, March 25th, and this is the first turkey that I've taken here at Gobbler Ridge Farms. So I guess I truly can. I can truly now call this Gobbler Ridge. Yeah, we're off Turkey Creek, so hey, might as well. But it looks like it's going to spit a little rain on me, so I'm going to go ahead and get him back to the house. But first turkey here at my personal farm. I love it. Thought he had a skinny leg. That was a stick. Oh, let's get you back home.